Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I've been planning to do a couple of videos on this for quite a while, so we will get straight in and start a new game. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a series or just some random sort of play-arounds, so we're going to start a campaign. We're going to have a career mode, and just going to call this Let's Play. At least then I'll know which one it is when I have to come back to it. Let's choose a... let's have a capsule. Okay, we're just going to leave the difficulty set at normal and head straight in. So, for those of you that are familiar with Kerbal Space Program, and for those of you that are not, really, it is a space simulation program with Kerbals. These are the Kerbals. They are brave and, well, no, they have courage and stupidity in equal measure, as you can see. And they're trusting you with their lives, which isn't always a good thing. Things do tend to go wrong in KSP, and normally hilarity ensues. So we're going to go straight in here. So this is the vehicle assembly building. This is where you actually build your rockets. I've come in here, but actually the first thing I need to do is accept some jobs. So we're going to go to mission control. So we're going to launch our first vessel, definitely, and we're going to gather science data from Kerbin. Now, I can only have 2 jobs at the moment. You can upgrade all of these buildings eventually, and upgrading them you get extra effects. Okay, so back in here. Now we're going to start with just a command pod and a basic rocket and science. We do start with a mystery go. I'm gonna have 2 of these on the ship, and then we need a parachute, otherwise we will be coming down a little bit faster than I want. I am gonna have, I think I'm gonna have Bob for this one. Take the scientist with us. Okay, and let's launch. So once you start unlocking research, this is pretty much how every KSP game will start. We're going to do one of these straight away on the ground and keep the data. I'm also going to separate my parachute and my rocket, because otherwise both will activate at the same time, which isn't a good thing. I'm also going to get a crew report, keep that. I'm then going to do an EVA and grab the data and then reset that. I'm also going to grab the data from the command pod. There we go, and then store both experiments. So that will now let me take another crew report once I actually get in the air. And then launch. Okay, get another crew report and take another mystery go. Thank you. Now I'm gonna increase the time a little. Bit of a spin. And we're heading straight back down. Once we get a little closer to the ground, I'll deploy our parachute. If you deploy them too early, then it just takes ages to get back to the ground. Okay, now seems to be a good idea. Oh, please, no, no. Oh my God, that could have been bad. Okay, I meant to deploy the parachute a lot sooner than that, but hey, you know, we didn't die, we made it. Bob's now scrambled, and we're going to recover the vessel. Okay, so we got 34 science for that. Bit of cash back, and he managed to gain some EXP. Or XP. See, even on the simplest of missions, stuff goes wrong. So we're going to go into research. Now, this is the tech tree. Eventually we will get up to sort of the big stuff. But for now, just the basics. Now, I think the Kerbals will be very happy if I go towards this one, which is more parachutes. But we're going to go with bigger rockets first. We should actually have enough. Yeah, we could get it if I wanted. Yeah, more parachutes is a good plan. Certainly a good way to sort of survive a little longer anyway. And we've not got enough research for either of these now, so we're going to jump back out of there. Although we did complete our quests, I believe. Yep, completed. Okay. They're down here. There we go. So just cycle through all these. There we go. And right, what quests have we got? Escape the atmosphere. Yeah, we'll take that. That one's an easy one to test. Yeah, we'll take that as well then. So that's just literally testing a part, which always easy to do. Now I just need to remember what part it is. Where are you? There you are. The TR-18A, which I believe is that. It is indeed. Okay. So we could just launch like that and that would be able to test. Oh no, that's got to be tested at the ground level. Okay. Then like that. That'll work. We're going to take that with us, and we're going to take that with us. So we'll be able to do more science on the way up. In fact, move them around a little so I can grab them a little easier. This time I think we're going to take somebody else with us. Jebediah, the pilot. And you know what? We're going to go with a bigger rocket. Why not, hey? Although what I will need to do is either put more parachutes on or ditch the booster. So we'll ditch the booster, I think. Now just organise these, because I don't want everything activating at once, because that would be bad. That booster, or that separator, there we go. That looks about right. So the first thing that happens is that booster falls off, then our engine turns on, then we get rid of the engine, then we try and not crash. And you know, just to be sure, another parachute please. Big one on the back, there we go. For science, and I've probably spelt that wrong. Yeah, I've added an A. Is that right? Yep, that is right. Okay. That should be good. Let's go. Now, I'm not sure if we go straight up whether we'll get out of the atmosphere or not. But, you know, we can hope. So, do that. That should have... Yep. Thank you. And then fire. Oh dear. Oh no. Didn't turn on SAS. That was a bad thing. Okay, so we're going to the sea. we're going to have a look at, we're getting a nice view at least. In fact, we might pass the sea at this point. Zoom in here and... Oh, no. Managed to log these. Because, hey, science. No point doing a crew report, and parachutes. Not doing the same thing I did the last time. Will I make the land or will I make the sea? No idea. But we are going to time warp a little. I could just cut that parachute at this point, but although actually the speed we're going, if I cut the parachute we might not survive the landing. I'm really hoping they don't break on impact. Whoa. Oh yep. Time warp. That was me being stupid. So I'll turn time warp off just before we hit the ground. There we go. And... ah, what a landing. Okay, let's observe you. Oh, really? Observe from the shores. Oh, well. Crew report. Yep, that's different. Okay, and recover. So we've got 31 science total now. That gave us 18 that. And Jebediah managed to get an experience point. So, with that, might be a good idea to get stabilizers or rockets. Rockets. Who needs stabilizers? We're just going up, right? Okay, time for a complete redesign. I will keep the pod as it is, however. Actually, what I can do is have one of these. And now that will house all of the science things, although turning it that way will be useful for me. There we are. Lovely job. So that'll protect the science a little. Maybe. And then we'll have 2 of these parachutes, 1 on either side. Perfect. Now we actually want to get to space this time, or at least try to, and I'm thinking maybe this will do it. I'm going to limit its thrust a little so it'll burn a lot longer, and I'm hoping that that will get me high enough. If not, never mind. But before we launch this, I'm gonna leave, save and continue, and we are going to look what contracts there are. There's not much chance of us orbiting Kerbin yet. Ooh, test a heat shield. Okay. Testing things is always a good idea because it actually gives you access to things that you don't have yet. So where is the heat shield? There it is. Oh, and we managed to do some records as well. Okay. Now which heat shield does it want me to test? The 1.25 meter. Excellent. So we'll attach one of them to there, and we'll attach one to the bottom of the rocket. Now I'm really hoping that doesn't make this rocket roll over, but it might. Yeah, we'll soon find out. And Jebediah, you're not piloting this one, but Valentina Kerman is. Oh, don't freeze. Okay, that's odd. There we go. Fixed it. And launch. And hopefully this rocket won't just roll over because of the round thing at the bottom. But it might. It didn't. Yay. Okay. Turn SAS on. And run the test. And then jettison. And launch. Okay, got a couple of thousand for that. Now, because I lowered the thrust, we're going up quite slowly. But as I say, it should make our fuel last longer. So, in the long run, hopefully we'll get further. Maybe. Now, considering my goal is just to get to space, it doesn't really matter if I go straight up or not. So I'm just going to head straight up. Now, with normal difficult turned on, we do have the satellite connection need and things like that. So that will make going to other planets quite interesting, I think. Okay. Well, we're getting up there at least. And this is going to run out of fuel soon, which is a good thing because we are going extremely quickly at this point. There we go. And okay. Open you. Now, I'm not going to be able to do an EVA or anything like that because I don't have the right technology. So we're going to go out to 115 meters. Excellent. Definitely out far enough. So I'm just going to time warp until we're actually in space. There we are. And science time. Thank you. Thank you. 10 science from that. Not bad. And 12 from that. You're giving me more than that. Okay, fair enough. Lovely. And time warp. Now, because we're out of the atmosphere, we can time warp a lot quicker. Okay. 32,000 just because we left the atmosphere. Excellent. So we've now got a decent-ish amount of cash for a while. Should see us through for a bit. And we've got 24 science, but that's going to go up very soon. And time warp as we enter the atmosphere. Although actually I'll slow down a little so that it doesn't get all glitchy. That's probably the other half of the rocket smacking into the ground. Okay, and we can deploy our parachutes. I'm going to wait just a little while though. There we go. Always slow down time before your parachutes open, because otherwise bad things can happen. Like the parachutes ripping off, and then you're just plummeting to the ground. Never a good thing. So we'll land, I'll do an EVA with Valentina and grab some more crew reports, and then we will return to the Kerbal Space Center. Okay. Wow, with 3 parachutes we are going ridiculously slow, although actually, according to that, we're not going that slow. And slow down. Bump. Lovely. EVA, please. EVA report. Thank you very much. Grab that. And then get back in. Crew report. Thank you. And recover. Okay, so we got 46 science in total, which brings our total up to 71 science. And managed to get £5,000 back, or Kerbal dollars back from the ship, and she gained 1 experience. Excellent. So we're going to go into research. We are going to get stability, and with what's left I'm going to have a quick look and see which one I prefer. I might go with this because it gives us more access to science, and obviously with more science we can sort of get through the tech tree quicker. Yep, with everything there, science it is. Okay, and I am going to leave off there, guys, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. See you later.